thing, I doubt you're ever going to run yourself out of battery. I'll be very surprised if you do.
Because that is the main reason. Basically, running out of power would be the main reason.
That's the main reason.
Or the only well,
It's the only reason.
The only reason.
We've been installing these things as a permanent inclusion on the camper now for probably 2 years, maybe. And we've had it as an option for probably 3 years before that. We've never had one fail yet.
And it's because no power, basically.
That's the only reason. People run
Okay.
themselves down. The QR codes take you to a YouTube clip of myself
Yeah,
or
we have
Alan.
seen it.
Yeah.
We
and-
have already seen a lot
Yeah.
of those clips where you, Alan, and you guys
Yeah.
explain how
Yeah,
is
yeah.
that.
So that
So
is in
basically,
there.
the link is to those videos,
Yeah,
the
that's
YouTube
right.
videos.
And
okay.
this is one of those QR codes is for this.
Okay.
Your mains water connection. So if you're at a friend's house or a caravan park, when we do the handover, I'll show you with your screws in on the rear
Okay.
bumper.
Okay.
Connect your hose, and you'll have mains pressure to your sink, mains pressure to your shower. You also can fill the water tanks front and rear with this as well.
Just quick question on that one. Once I connect this to the main pressure, that means I don't need the pump.
You don't need the pump. No, you can turn the water
It
pump off.
overrides basically.
Yeah, it overrides it. Correct.
Okay, as long as I am connected, for example, in a caravan park, then I don't need to use the water pump
No, you don't.
because
need
we have already the
to. You have
pressure.
mains pressure. Yeah, that's right.
Perfect.
The only thing you need to be aware of with this, if you look at that, it looks like a standard 19mm garden hose fitting.
Okay.
It's not. That's what it is. Okay. It's a Netta product you can get at hardware stores and things like that. But if you lose this and you don't have the card, you'll go and you'll think that's a 19mm fitting. It's not. So
okay.
keep the card or take a photo of that so you know that that's what it is.
So, but that means then being this in a different dimension than the normal average or the standard one, then we still need a connector to the
This connection here is standard. This is just
because
your,
that's the one that goes to
to the hose. Yeah, that's your standard 12mm.
This is the one that goes to the.
or as a standard inclusions. Have you seen these on the poles?
No.
They're the hooks that go into the awning.
They are. Yeah, exactly.
What?
They're the hooks that go on the poles to go onto the awning, so you stick it up.
Yeah. So what we had previously was there was like a rubber grommet, looked like an elephant trunk, and you had to insert the fiberglass pole in it and then put a pin through, and it was a
Okay.
bit fiddly. Now you'll see when we do the handover, you just hook this on, and it's done.
Yeah.
But what we do is you give a couple of spares of these because it's a scenario that may never happen, but if you drop one of those poles on a concrete pad, you could possibly break the tip off. We don't know. So we give you a couple of spares just in case
Okay.
you need them.
Perfect.
And these are USB-C inserts. So there are 12-volt sockets all through the camper. So for your phones or whatever.
Okay. Perfect. Ah, okay. USB A and C.
Yep.
A and C. That's perfect. Good. Okay.
What else do we have in here? There is a little repair kit. So every bit of mesh here or canvas that's on the camper, there's a patch here. So you can patch things. Hopefully, again, you will never use this,
Okay.
but it is in there. So, you know, you gave a scenario on the clear one. That's how clear it is.
Because it's. All right. Good.
What else do we have in here?
Looks like you are experienced with these handovers, man.
Done a few. A nice little book here. Okay, so just some destinations. You guys may have already been to some of these, but yeah,
Great.
be nice
We
to
can start.
tick them
tick,
off.
tick,
Yeah, that's
tick.
the go.
Perfect.
Thank you. Looks nice.
What else do we have? Now, the manuals for most things are in here. Okay. Probably you have so many.
Yeah, because it's
Well, it probably doesn't
well,
all fit in here. There may be some in the top drawer as well.
still okay.
Yeah, but
Because it's a
show
lot
you-
of electrics and with everything,
Yeah, that's right.
manual
Yeah.
for everything.
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to show you how it all works today. Everything. We'll run through
Like
everything.
the basic things. And then if we need to understand some other things more deep, then we have the manuals.
You have the manual.
Yeah, okay.
YouTube is really good on a lot of this stuff too.
Yeah.
and you can always call us as well. Most important thing we're going to learn today is to set up and pack it down. The rest of it you will learn it as you use it. Okay. So that's your invoice there. Okay.
Yeah.
Very highly spec camper, nearly 2 pages of it, which is nice. Beautiful thing. You've got the camper that you wanted. This is dated. We probably need to update it. Some of it's relevant, but some of it's not. And I'm going to suggest after we do this handover today, you won't even get that out and look at that. Because I'm going to show you how to set it up and down. And I'll do that good a job of it, you won't even have to look back at that. That's your electrical compliance. Okay, so if you're going to sell a camper or something, you'll need that.
Okay.
Hopefully you won't sell it for a long time, but
Yeah.
and obviously you don't get a gas compliance. So that's the QR code sheet that I spoke
Sorry,
about.
just now that you mentioned no gas compliance because we don't have any
No gas.
gas piping or plumbing.
No gas at all.
It's
Yeah,
because
totally gasless camper.
Perfect. And this is?
This is the QR codes that I spoke about.
For each. Okay. Gotcha.
Yep. Again, this is just. Oh, this is a good one. So some of these apps that you will want to get some of these apps. Okay.
Okay, yeah, obviously to control with
Yeah.
the mobile.
Yeah.
So we have Red Arc, Victron is not. Lithium batteries maybe, yeah?
No,
no?
no.
No.
Not those.
So all with the Red Arc, I guess.
The Red
Fusion
Arc-
stereo definitely.
To refer back to.
Okay.
You probably won't refer back to this. It is pretty basic. It's pretty easy, but we have it in there anyway.
Okay.
There's-
I got that one. We already got the insurance
Yeah,
anyway.
nice.
Yeah.
What do you think of the red one?
I like it. This is all our stuff, minus the bed, obviously.
Space to put things inside. Correct? Like in that boy, correct? Like even when it holds, let's say this is the lid and that's the floor.
So the silver mesh awning,
Is the one that goes at the back? Like
well, it can go at the side as well.
or the side?
Yeah, panel 2, so that's the big one that goes across that way, parallel with the camper.
Okay.
Panel 1, that goes on the kitchen galley side, so that'll be a door and a window in there.
Okay.
And then panel 3 is one on this side.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Just this wall on if you want. Okay? You need the rear awning extension come out, and you'll have a wall here. So you'll have all this area
Okay.
with this wall here.
Okay.
You can have that wall and that wall.
Perfect. 1, 2, 3. Is
Or you can have just 1 and 2 and not, sorry, 1 and 3.
basically any combination.
So it's in those little canvas bags.
Yeah.
You unroll them, and this is
But
Velcro.
question, Stuart, can they? No, but we have to take them always. Or?
You can leave them on.
We can
If you're
leave
packing it down, you can leave them on.
Okay.
But I wouldn't leave them on. An issue poking in and
to
getting the
tuck-
canvas.
tucking.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's right.
Understand.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
But yeah, this just so if it's really cold
That
and you
stops.
camp somewhere nice.
It's just we want the light, but we don't want the wind.
That's right.
It's
And
just to stop the wind.
you don't want to zip it all up and lose your view either, because you've gone camping somewhere nice.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. This window will zip open completely too.
Got it.
So if you're out there slaving away on the barbecue and Julie's inside, you say pass through the
And yeah,
whatever.
And when this is folded and packed, basically it goes flat here, and this area is free.
That's all storage, yes.
And then we can put boxes here, or even whatever we have there.
When we open yours up, we'll have a look in and you'll see the storage area.
Okay, perfect. All right.
And you've got 2 sides
Two sides for the bed,
for the bed.
Yes,
So
correct.
you can just zip the other one up, or you can get another
It's
one.
fine. And what is this?
2 sides and 2
One of those will be your
ends
shower ensuite,
of those.
In the shower. Okay.
and one, yeah, that's your shower ensuite. One will be
That's
the rear awning
The
extension.
silver mesh
Roof.
Okay. The roof.
awning
That one's
to
the silver mesh awning.
Yes.
privacy.
We already know this.
Yeah.
And those are
They're the poles for the rear awning extension. So you'll need 3 poles and
Okay.
3 ropes for that.
Perfect. Okay. All right.
Annex walls.
Let's do this.
Oh.
Okay, let's unveil it. Look at that. Beautiful, isn't it?
Your one, eh? Yes. Beautiful.
Oh,
Looks beautiful.
Yeah.
I'll film you, right?
No, I got it.
Oh my God.
Wait, stop shaking it.
you'll fit 2 jerry cans in there neatly.
It smells like new, mate. Why?
Smells
What's going on?
quite strong, doesn't it? Yes. One leg down, so this leg here at the very least.
At least one leg
At
down.
least one.
Most people just put 2 legs down. It's a couple of minutes.
And
long.
2 this side.
This side. There's
two.
only 3
Which is the one that comes.
Yeah, it takes away the bed when it comes
Yes,
over.
correct.
So there's only 3 legs anyway. The 3rd leg around the other side, if you've got really uneven ground, you'll put that one down.
Yeah.
Or if you're walking in and give your suspension movement, you can put it down for that as well. Still level next or both. Hello, here's your-
So what is in this box?
This is your airbag suspension. This is your leveling in here.
That thing there.
Yep, that's it.
That.
Uh-huh. So all it is
The levels
is
there.
leveling. So
like in the X3. So we
Okay.
can level there.
yeah.
And this one is
That's just an outlet for your air hose. Your tire pressures on your vehicle and the camper. In here, that's an extension hose so you can get to your vehicle.
yeah.
And this is your tire gauge. Oh no, that's another one. And there's your tire gauge.
Okay. Because we can use this compressor also to inflate
The
tires.
tires.
Yes.
Okay.
And for leveling the camper.
Okay. There's 2 of them.
two
So
of them.
these 2 are the same.
Yeah, they're the same.
Okay.
So you can extend it so you can get to your vehicle as well.
You can hook up one
To the other?
Yeah, perfect.
And
So you
go and
have
pump the
you
tires
can
up
reach.
in your vehicle.
Yeah, it looks
do you reckon?
beautiful.
It looks much better than I thought.
Enough diesel for 2 years of heating for you guys. What I would suggest is that you just use one, take these 2 out, and use that for storage. So you can possibly throw a gas bottle in that locker if you want to.
Perfect.
Okay. From very soon, all campers will just have one of these.
Yeah.
The diesel heater uses very little fuel.
Okay.
So a 20-litre diesel, that might last you a month or more of camping, even more. So to have 3 of those is too much. You don't need that much. So yeah, I would take 1 out, at least maybe 2 out, and use that as storage.
So all of the lids to open, all the doors, you have to push it
push on them
first,
because they're dustproof and waterproof.
And
so
then-
push and then turn.
then turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're new. They're still stiff
Yep.
as well. So.
Okay.
But the base has the cutout for the bottles to sit in.
Yeah.
So yours will have a flat floor just for the 20-litre jerry cans to sit on.
Yeah.
pull that pin out. Pull that pin out. Grab this and pull it out. As you pull it out, just hold this leg, because as you turn it around, that'll want to slide out. If you don't hang on to it, it'll just come flying out. Alright, put that down. And then what we'll do is, we'll just put a pin through here. So just, we'll use the airbag to do this. Now we'll use the handle first, and then I'll show you how to use the airbag. So there's a handle for those. So you've got some minor adjustments you can do after you've set it up if you wanted to just tweak all the 3 legs in here. That's what we use. Oh, that's a different one. Different again. Okay, so when you use this handle, if you just have the handle face away from you as you put it in, just select the hole. So if I go to this hole, it's too high, it won't fit underneath the lip.
Okay.
If I go to this hole down here, by the time that nylon cam comes around, it's only just touching. So you just need to select the correct hole, which is that one. Alright, so all I can do is pull this down.
Okay.
And then we're on perfectly level ground here.
Yeah.
So it's very easy, but most places you camp, you might have an indentation here. So this leg may need to go down
A little
further than that leg.
Okay.
There is a little bubble on the front.
Mm-hmm.
It gives you an indication.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a 23 foot
level,
still a 23 foot caravan. I normally just eye it myself. So, so now all I just need to do is select which hole. The top hole is a full hole and the bottom hole is a half a hole. So I'll just put it through there.
So it goes always in the top hole?
You select
No.
whichever hole you
Ah,
want.
You select,
Whichever.
yeah. The top one is a full hole and that's a half a hole. So it's a minor adjustment on the bottom one.
Ah, okay.
You can do that leg, Louis.
Okay. So yeah.
Yep, that's it. Hold the bottom. Yeah, spin it around, but just hold the bottom so it doesn't fly out. That's it.
Okay.
Yep, that's it.
And then this
Yep, that's it. Yep.
goes that way. This is here?
Yeah,
Stays there?
that should be super glued on there. I like to super glue that on.
No? Here?
Yep,
A
that's
bit
it.
better. So
So you don't see what you're doing. You're twisting the whole camper. You've got it so much higher at the front. There's no need to go that high, Louis. Yeah, that's it. Just select that hole there.
and then this one.
Yep, that's it.
Okay, and then secure here. All right.
Yeah, leave it in there. Leave it in because we need legs down to open the camper up. Take that R clip out.
Ah, but this one,
Yeah, take the R clip out.
this one.
Yep. Yeah. Now hook that on, and then put the R clip through. That's it. Now just turn the handle around so you don't walk into it, and just leave it there. Okay. Louis.
Common one or a standard one. I mean, they told me that they don't install many of them. They install more than 50 amps, and they didn't have much to test, but they install in my youth anyway. But I was just wondering if that's gonna work, and so it's anyway.
Weren't wired correctly. So we programmed them to be smaller.
Like a lower voltage
Yeah, well, lower
or a
amps.
lower amps.
Lower amps. So we did that so it's not going to affect anything when they take their camper away. And then they got their car fixed, and then
Okay.
we sent them a new program and sorted it out. So because I wasn't sure what your car had, because every auto has their own idea about
Yeah,
what
yeah,
they
yeah,
want to
yeah.
do, and a lot of people don't do exactly as we asked. I've programmed yours to be a little bit smaller, so now I just need to reprogram it to give you the full power.
Ah,
Now that
so
I know that this is okay.
So that means the ultimate be taking the amps that you guys that it was meant to,
Yes. Yeah.
which is what is 100,
So
100
you can go to 100.
or what is
but-
that? Normally,
well-
what you guys recommend, or
Yeah, we can go to 75 for that off the car, because I'm not sure if your car's alternator, wherever it is, I'm not sure of the power that it can give out. So we'll give you 75, which is still a lot. And if you have upgrade your alternator, or if your alternator can deliver more power, then we can bump it up to 100 if you wanted to. But 75 amps is still a lot.
sorry, because I am not knowledgeable on that, so I have to ask the difference between 75. Okay, you are gonna reprogram for 75. That's
Yeah.
what you said, because it was at what?
Only 24 for
Ah,
now.
okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay. If you program at 75, but still my car can do 100, what is the gain there?
It'll just be a little bit quicker.
Just charging quicker.
So you'll still get 100 amps from mains power. It just means your car will only deliver 75 amps.
Not only do it, that's a lot.
It is a lot.
Which
It's
is a lot. And is, excuse my question, but because again I have no clue about what we do. Meaning, what is quicker? As an example, it may need, while driving, it may charge, or how is that? 3 hours, 4 hours, and then if it's 100 half time, or you know what I
So
mean? Like kind of.
I'll tell you how to work it out.
Mm.
That question is variable. So you've got 1200 amp hours of battery.
Okay.
So 1200, and we're charging it at 75 amps an hour. So if we divide that
divide
by
by 75.
it'll
Got
take
it.
16 hours from flat to full.
From
But
flat
but you're not always going to be fully flat.
correct.
If you're at 50%, let's say you're
600 divided 75, so
yeah,
it's half
so,
of the time.
Yeah, half, so 8 hours.
8 hours.
So it depends on how your batteries are, what level they're at. So whatever level they're at, you just do that calculation and it'll tell you how
So
long.
it's easy. Okay, divide by
Yeah.
75. Okay.
Or you can just look at the screen on the inside and it gives you a prediction. Yeah, so one
how
of them.
many hours more to fully charge?
That's right.
With the red vision thing,
Yeah.
with the screen, correct? Okay. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
So it's not that
Yeah,
difficult.
it's really easy.
But then,
This bit screws out. And that little brass fitting
okay,
screws into
fits there.
And
Okay.
then you clip your hose on
and that's for the mains.
for mains water.
Mains.
Yeah. And as we go around, we'll get to that box. And I'll,
Mains water, and also is used to fill the water tanks? No, nothing to do with
Yes,
that.
sorry, yes it is, but I'll show you that.
Okay.
That is the filler cap for the rear tank. Okay, so this is like our old petrol caps on our old cars. You have a key, unlock it, and then you turn that out, and then you put your hose in there to fill the rear water tank.
The rear water tank, which is how many liters?
140.
140.
Yep.
Okay.
But when we get back around to this box,
Okay,
I will
okay.
explain that in more detail.
Okay.
Rear tap here.
Okay.
This tap only works when the pump is on,
Okay.
which is a good thing because if you pulled up
So
somewhere to have
no
lunch,
one can,
yeah, that's right. If
or
there's
a kid comes.
yeah,
and,
if a kid comes and does
yeah.
that, you know, you're not going to come
Yeah.
back and all your water's just
Okay.
run down the
Gotcha.
down the drain. So that's a good thing. Rear storage box. Now there's a 12-volt socket inside here.
Okay.
12-volt socket there for a light or any 12-volt appliance outside, and there's another one here.
Okay.
Just there.
Okay.
All right. So then, this pocket here is the one that most people choose for their porta potty.
Porta potty.
Now I'll show you something over here. It's a slide. The porta potty sits in that base, and it just slides out like that. Okay, and then, you know, we all get to that vintage at some point where we need to have a night time. So then it can just slide back in, close the door.
Okay.
Okay, a month or 6 weeks from. Okay, there's no odor with it.
Okay. And fits there.
It'll fit in there, and
Oh,
it'll fit
in that tray.
In that tray, and slide in and out.
Okay.
They're expensive. They are not cheap. It's about $1,550 for a composting toilet. Yes. We had the Trillino, which
10
is
times more than this.
yeah,
That's the porta potty.
yeah. We had the Trillino, but the Trillino was just a bag, so like a doggy bag, a
Okay.
decompostable bag.
Okay.
But that is actually a true composting toilet. It has an agitator in it, a bit of coconut husk or
Something
cat
to
litter or
think
something like
anyway.
that. Yeah,
Something
when you're
for
going
us
to do
to
your
think.
big trip around, because it means you don't have to find a dump point to get rid of your chemicals all the time. And the chemical toilet you need to empty every 2 or 3 days. You'll get a month, 6 weeks, or even longer out of a composting toilet. They're becoming very
Something for us to think then. For
yeah, they're
okay.
becoming very popular, but
It's
they are not cheap. They're expensive.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Just a push button.
Yeah.
Okay, when we go inside, I'll turn the power on.
Okay.
So they're controlled with your red vision inside.
Okay.
Okay, so white and amber.
Okay.
So amber for insects, obviously.
Okay.
Put your barbecue shelf on here. You can turn this light on.
Okay.
Do you have a barbecue?
Yes. Mini Weber.
Mini Weber. Yeah. Yeah. So it will fit on this shelf. No
Okay.
problems. All right. This is a 240 power point. It's an inverted power point as well. So if you plug in your 240, it's a 240 power point. If the inverter's on, it's an inverted power point.
Meaning just normal. I don't need, you know how the caravans or some trailers have?
So yeah, if you're
It's just a normal 240 to work with the inverter.
that's right.
Okay.
But it
That's
is
not
a
the-
240 power point as
At
well.
240.
Import?
Yeah. So if you plug in with 240, it's a 240 power point.
Yeah.
If you haven't, it's an inverted power point.
Okay.
Okay, so you can have a little induction hob out here if you want to cook out of an
And-
induction hob, you know, kettle, whatever.
Or a kettle. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Not an input, it's an output.
Alright, so we've had a look in here. Bag or the leg, either.
Or
But
the
I'm-
leg at
what-
that
but
side.
What I'm just pointing out to you is,
It's too high.
well, it's not really too high, it doesn't matter. But I'm just saying that, you know, with the adjustment we did, you don't have to do much adjustment at all.
Okay.
To get it to sit up like that. you know.
Okay.
It just needs to be sort of level. We could have put
I-
the leg down and just
Because-
gone with one hole up.
One question is, we do this before obviously we open.
Yes, you have to.
But then once we open, the thing is gonna kind of,
It can do that. So if just this corner went down a bit, or just the front, use that handle to just lift the front bit, or just the rear. Or if the whole
Okay.
thing went down, you can then adjust it both
Yeah.
with the handle, or you can just use your airbags.
Yeah.
You just lift the airbags up, and then
level with the airbags
Put the
too.
picture.
This one obviously needs to be firm to cope with
yeah, that's all.
the weight,
It is. Yeah.
but then we could fit with the airbags, we can
you
still,
can fiddle around with it, yeah.
that's the beauty of the airbags.
But what you want your bed level.
Correct, yeah.
Because I don't know about you
I
guys,
know.
but if I think I'm sleeping with my head down
No,
here,
no, I know, we
I
know that
can't
for
sleep.
from the X3, we
Yeah.
know that because it's the same.
Yeah.
We used to get it level, otherwise you roll and
Yeah.
it's kind of, yeah.
If you can't get this thing level, there's something wrong. You've got individual legs to adjust.
No, it's good, I
individually,
understand.
and then the airbag.
Not just the airbags, but the legs.
Yeah.
So
You will get this thing level anywhere you go.
correct, correct.
But that's all right. We'll open it like that. It'll just be, so you can imagine 1 inch higher here. By the time the bed goes out 2 meters, it's going to be that much higher at the end of the bed.
Yeah, correct, because it's probably 2 meters more here.
Yeah,
it's
that's right.
easily. Yeah.
But that's okay. You can see how high it's
Yeah,
sitting
yeah,
up.
yeah.
So we'll drop this leg. So drop that leg and we'll just use the airbag suspension to level this side up. So just put it down. I'll grab you one of these, Louis.
I always forget that.
Yeah,
To hold that.
yeah, you'll remember when you've done it a few times. So don't even put the pin, don't put the pin through though. Just leave it, and we'll lift this side up with the airbags, and we'll see what it looks like. So just lift that side with the airbag. Yep, left hand side one is the left hand side of the camper. Yeah, that looks pretty level. Close enough.
Ah, yes, definitely.
Now all you need to do is to put the pin through.
Then now
It's
that
done.
is correct.
So if you can't get the pin through the one that you want, so if you pull the leg out a little bit like that,
Yeah,
then the inside bit can come down.
it becomes a bit
Yeah, and then you
and
get
we
it,
play
and
with
then
it.
just push that in.
adjusted. Yeah, I understand now.
So now we can just bring that down onto that with the airbag. That should be lowered with the airbag now. It's not, but it'll come down onto the airbag. But see, what you can do is just pull up, put those legs down. Don't worry about putting any pins through. Just get your airbags, lift it up a little bit, put the pins through, and then just lower it down with the airbag.
Uh-huh.
Simple.
Okay.
Then you
Alright.
don't need that lever thing.
You don't need the lever, no. But the lever is good if you need to do an individual adjustment on the legs.
Or is more when you don't have the airbags.
Or if you-
because you need to
Yeah, that's right.
To manually
I took
do
that
it.
camper there to Central Australia, and it's a stock standard Nexus. It's got the black powder coated legs on it, and I could not get the adjustment that you get here. And a couple of places I stayed, like at Ormiston Gorge, my sight was on an angle like that. I could not get it level. If I had this, I could get it level. And these stainless steel legs are really good for if you're travelling and you want to pull up overnight. You don't have to disconnect from the vehicle. So with the black powder coated legs, what you do is you pull up, you disconnect, look at the bubble, get it level, and then you wind the jockey wheel down so the back of the camper comes up, put the rear leg down, then wind it up onto that leg past level, put the front leg down, and then wind the front down and hope that you're somewhere near level. You can't do that while you're connected to your vehicle.
Yeah.
Whereas you can stay connected to your vehicle
Yeah.
and then individually adjust all these or use your airbags, you will always get this thing level,
Yeah.
no matter what scenario you're in. But
Perfect.
look, it's not a 23-foot caravan. It's not like you're going to put your drink down on the table and it's going to slide off the table. As long as, for me, as long as my head's not downhill, I'm happy.
Yeah.
But one thing I'm going to tell you too, so if you're at home and you're packing your camper to leave, I would suggest put one leg down. Because what can happen is, you're doing something here, inside the camper, and you're standing at the rear bench, and then Julia walks up the stairs, you can tip up. And what will happen is, the stairs will be down, and the door will be open. And if it tips up now, this is going to come down and you'll do damage on here. We've had the guys in the factory do it. They've done it down in Pakenham. Everybody does it.
So when it's
So-
at
so
home,
when-
better to have that leg there.
Just put this leg down when you're packing it. You may not, that may not happen to you, but it
Yeah.
could happen. So just put that
Understand.
one down. Alright, so what we've done is we've pulled up and we've put 2 legs down, we'll put 3 legs down. You only need to put 2 legs down. We've opened the rear door and put the stairs down. This rear door always needs to be open whenever you open and close the camper. This seal here on the lid, so if I try to open that now,
It
that
will-
seal will want to pull past here, it'll want to
Damage.
pull that off.
Yes.
And the same when it closes. That seal goes down past the door, you'll try and pull it off.
Okay.
So you will get away with it a couple of times, and if you keep doing it, eventually it'll just rip that off. Okay, pull up, put 2 legs down, drop your stairs. You may need to adjust your feet to get it level. Open the door, so this one and that one you'll have to push in and turn it because it's dustproof. Now, there's 2 latches on the side. Undo the 2 latches, and that's the only latches outside, just those 2. Yep, just like that. Now we need your remote control. We usually keep it in the top drawer, but you can store it wherever you like. You have a manual switch on the fascia, so when we go inside I'll show you. So if you lose this, run over it
Still.
or whatever, you can do it with the manual switch on the fascia. So I'm pushing this, nothing is happening. You need to activate it. If you hold this down for 5 seconds, it'll flash red and then it'll tell you it's activated. Okay, so it's ready to go now.
Okay.
So the ram is in and we want to open the camper out. So we push out. So if I push on that, nothing's happening. So I'm thinking that the electric actuator switch in the nose cone is not on. And the reason we have a separate circuit for that is once you're set up, with the switch on the fascia, if you have kids come in
We don't want.
and they're playing with that, they're going to get your bed going up and down. So once you're set up, flick this switch here off. So that's
Lid
that's on.
on is
It's
down.
on now. Yep.
Okay.
You can't see it too well, but
It's all
there is a
right,
red
okay.
light behind there.
It's okay.
Okay. So once you set up, just turn that one off.
Okay.
All right. Now, what's happened here is my procedure when I do a handover has been all mixed up. So normally I would continue around and get to all this. So I think we'll keep going around before we open it up. All right. There's a light here for the boot.
Boot light. Yes, I
See that?
see it.
The boot
Yes,
light there?
of course.
All right, so that's on and off, just there. It does have on here. Oh, that's for the fan. No, it doesn't have a. Oh, does it? No, it doesn't have a switch on there.
The colour changing lights, the strip in the middle on this one.
Oh, strip in the middle.
And it's just a fan.
Where is it? This end? Your end?
So on your side there, the bank of switches,
Yep.
same as the Victron one where it says boot light.
Yep.
That's your on and your off.
Yep.
And then there's the dimmer on that side there.
Oh, here it is, right here.
Ah.
Oh,
Same as the
okay.
Victron.
Yep.
We don't normally put these ones on a red arc build, but because you selected the colour change one, it's sort of a mix between the two.
Yeah.
So
A bit
usually
of a
we would
hybrid
have,
camper, this one.
yeah, usually we'd have a light on the exhaust fan as well, but because you already have this one, you
There is no
don't
need.
it.
Yeah, there is no need. It's enough. Yeah. So dimmable and also to change to amber or.
Yeah, so you don't attract
white.
insects.
Okay.
And dimmable on both.
Okay. Perfect.
So all the lights throughout the whole camper will go to amber. Even the side lights will go to amber as well.
Okay.
The little bed lights inside they'll go
Okay.
to amber. All right, so that's where the switch is for
The
the
boot.
boot light.
Yeah.
Now, with that vent, we might have a scenario where you're cruising on a highway and it's like 36 degrees and it's getting really hot. But the compressor for your fridge is in there.
Okay.
All right, because you've got the Victron fridge and it has a bigger freezer space in it. The compressor then is mounted up there.
Okay.
We mount it up there so you don't lose too much storage. Yeah, in that white boxy cage looking thing. Okay. Now what can happen is you can get some pretty high temperatures in here because you're traveling on the tar and it's hot. So we recommend that you then open this vent up, and it just pushes up like that. So you push that button and lift that up, and now that vent is open. So air will come in through here. So you can do that, but you wouldn't do that on a dusty road because you're going to let dust in. Okay. So close out on the dusty road.
In tar.
On
then
a
the
sealed road,
the
that
sealed
would be
road.
fine.
But then what happened with the water? No issues.
With the
It
water?
rains. I mean.
Yeah, it could get water in there too, but if it's raining, it's not going to be hot.
Okay.
this
so
is-
sealed roads.
on sealed
Otherwise,
roads.
the dust
Yeah.
will go in.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a fan there as well. So there's a black button just there for the fan.
Okay.
Okay. So that will actually circulate the air in here to keep it cooler.
That
All right. So there's a little black
fan.
button just
When
there.
should I turn that fan?
When?
Yeah.
Look, just
What is the suggested recommendation on how is that?
yeah. Look,
Don't worry about it. We've actually added more ventilation in the compressor than we used to have. But what triggers it, if you're over about 25, if you're over about 25 degrees and you've got your doors closed, then you'd want them on.
More than 25 and obviously close and traveling. I mean.
yeah. So see the little button at the front there, Louis? Just push it on and the fan will come on.
This one.
No, down the front. Down the bottom. No, that's to open and close it. Yeah, that one.
Ah, this one.
Yeah, the train's on there.
Okay,
now.
got it.
Yep.
And then to close, and is this?
Yep. That if you push the whole handle up, that's it. That's opened the vent.
Yeah.
It should stay up. Let go of the button and push it up. Once it goes up, push the whole handle together from the middle. You push the button.
My green one's about half.
Let go of the button and push the whole thing up.
So the one on my green cap,
Can I have a go?
Yes.
I want a bigger box than that one.
You just want to push it hard enough.
Okay.
You can push things and break it. It's your camera now.
Okay, now I got it. So now it's closed.
Is it down? No, that's open. That's closed.
That's closed.
Yeah.
And then leave it like that.
Yep, leave it like that.
Okay.
Alright. If you've gone to a friend's house and you've plugged into their shed or in a old caravan park somewhere and a surge was to come through, it will trip this and it won't fry any of the electrics in the camper.
Okay.
Alright, so the circuit breaker, same as your house. This button here, this is your main power switch. Okay, so this is what they call a cabin isolator. This will give you power to everything.
Okay.
Now, once you're packed up, and if you've left a light on the inside, don't stress too much about it. Just turn this off, and it will cut all the power to the inside of the camper.
In storage mode at home,
Yep.
what is the recommendation in terms of the power to the batteries? Keep it connected? How is that? I mean,
look,
what is the?
You don't have to keep it connected. Lithium batteries don't like to be stored at 100%. They're better off stored at about 80 odd
80 or
percent.
so.
Yeah, around about there. So what I would recommend to you is that you will probably have an app on your phone,
Yeah, yeah.
and you'll be able to check the storage in the camper. So have it in storage mode. But then, if you need to put some charge,
And storage mode means this off too.
yeah, leave that off too.
Yeah.
The storage mode will be on your Red Vision screen.
Okay.
That's how you put it into storage mode.
Yes, correct. I know that from
Yeah.
the X3 because I
Yeah.
had the Red Vision storage mode there. I know
Yeah.
that one. But then we didn't have this. So
No.
if I go home, I know I'm not gonna do it during
Yeah.
the next month. Anything storage mode and still put this off.
Off.
Better.
Correct. Yeah. Put that off.
How is off and how is on? Ah, okay, good.
Zero. Or the
Zero,
red is
okay,
off.
Good.
Green
Okay.
is go.
Okay.
So you could store this for a month easily and not have to worry about your batteries. You have 1200.
So
amps
just
of
monitor.
battery.
Okay, gotcha. So okay.
If you're going to store this for 3 months or longer, then I would put it into storage mode.
Okay.
A month with 1200 amps of battery and not drawing any power from it, it's not going to worry it at all.
Okay.
Solar lead here. So this is 10 meters of cable.
And that's for the 3 solar panels.
3 solar panels. So when you go camping, you camp not out in the middle of the paddock in the hot sun. You look for a bit of shade. So 10 meters of cable, that will get your solar panel out into the sun.
So this is how is that? Okay, one.
One, that will go to the camper, and then these 3 will be in series.
Those 3 are the ones that connect
To the
somehow
panels.
they have the 3
Yeah.
plugs there.
Yeah. If you
They
want,
are Anderson, right?
they're all Anderson.
Anderson.
Yeah. All
50
exactly
amps.
the same. 50 amp Anderson.
50 amps. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to talk to Brady about the solar panels and things,
Yes. I'll ask.
yeah. Perfect. Now, okay, where were we? Here. As soon as you pack up and you're travelling, you don't need any power inside, but you do need power to your fridge, so your fridge continues to run. This switch here,
Sorry. Before you go, so I'm leaving home. Then it was off. Let's say it was off. Turn it on because now I'm going camping. I'm going.
Yeah.
Okay. Turn it on, and then, as you were saying, then power the fridge. No, sorry. That's the thing. The fridge. If I turn off, usually off means fridge 5 meals or so just to air,
sure.
and we
Three
have to do the
towels,
same with the angle, because once we put the angle, also it needs to refresh.
okay. So you pack up, you turn this off.
Yes.
Then you will have your fridge on while you're driving, while you're traveling.
Yeah.
Okay.
And probably the reverse camera on too.
The reverse
Correct?
camera on
Because
too.
I may
Yes.
stop somewhere.
Now the reason why this is on a separate circuit, because you can turn this off. The reverse camera is a recording device, so it's also security. Okay, so the camera will have power to it, and it can record.
Okay.
All right, that's why that's on a separate circuit.
Okay. Okay.
And this one's just your
Well,
boot
put
light.
this obviously.
So the reason we have this on is because, you know, you don't want to have to go inside to turn the boot light on. You might just go out and start packing your camper to go away. You don't have to open the camper up, get to the revision and do all that. So all you do is just turn this on, and then you can turn this on and start packing the camper. So
And
we have
independent,
that-
you
Yeah,
do
we have
it.
that independently, so the whole thing doesn't have to be set up so the boot light will work.
Okay.
All right, so lid lift, once you set up, just turn that off. You don't need to have the lid going up and down. Your fridge, you pretty much have that on all the time anyway.
Very much,
Yes. Reverse camera, just explained that one to you, and your boot light. There's a 12-volt socket there, just another 12-volt socket
Okay.
for whatever, anything you may want to
Yep.
plug into there. This is your diesel heater, hot water. Now see that little yellow tap down in there? It's pretty tight. I struggled to get my hand in there, but you might want to reach in with something and lift that up. That little yellow tab drains the water out of the hot water service. So when you've got it stored, you don't want to leave water in your hot water service, same as you wouldn't leave water in your water tanks. If you lift that little tap up, that'll drain the water out of here.
How?
Well, that little tap is right at the bottom,
Yeah.
and there is a little pipe that runs down through
And goes
And-
down somewhere
out
there.
here.
Ah, okay, that's the one.
water will just run out there.
And that is the water coming from the
Out of the boiler itself, out of your hot water service.
from the diesel heater
Yes,
the unit.
combi unit. Yep.
And the recommendation is to turn it every, like, how is that? Like, when should I,
Sure, the
Should
yellow
I-
tap is in there.
the yellow tap?
Can
When
you see
sh-
it? It's in here.
Oh, yes.
It's tight. I can get my hand in there, but you might want to, you know, just a long screwdriver or something, just flick that up, and that will drain.
Yeah, we need a screwdriver.
Yeah, just
And
lift it up.
that goes up like that,
Yeah, it
that way.
does. It just it stays up
And it stays
until
up.
you flick it down.
So when should I do that? That's the
When
question.
if you're going to store it away for more than a month or 2 months,
Leave it.
just drain it.
Drain.
Yeah, just drain it and then close it again.
And it drains, what is some water that creates with the heating and all of that, or how is that?
Yeah, it's the water that's stored in the actual boiler itself.
Okay, now tomorrow I'm gonna travel. It has been off, so meaning draining the water. Then I put it on again. So
No,
turn it
don't.
this way.
The only time you touch that tap is when you're going to put this in storage. Otherwise,
Yes, I am
just
saying
leave it.
it's in a storage, so the thing is up.
No, when it's drained, just drop it. Push it down. close
Ah,
it. Once it's drained.
so it's no that I have to keep it draining. It just drain. I see that it's
Yeah.
not dropping more water.
then reclose
and then
it.
Turn the tap off.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, I thought it was something to keep it like that until you travel again.
No.
Okay, I understand now.
Okay.
I understand.
What else can I show you in here? Yes, so this is your aircon. Okay, so this is an aircon unit just like you have at home. Alright, so inside there's a remote control. You point it at the unit, you turn it on, and then you set up your temperature.
Okay.
It needs to be plugged into something, so it's plugged in here.
Okay.
Alright, so there's no need to turn this on and off, just leave it on.
Because it's anyway, the only way to put it on is with the remote.
Remote control.
So
Yeah.
it's still, at least it's free, is from the circuit is on.
Yeah,
So it can be turned
so
on.
just leave it on.
Okay, it's fine.
Alright.
The blackie is
The black is just your
BMS,
battery management system.
goes to the.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Now with the battery management system, you come around this side, I'll point something out to you. Red Arc just they build them into their own battery management systems to protect them.
Okay.
And we've already got one on for the whole camper.
Yeah.
But if for some reason your inverter doesn't work, you may have packed something in there and pushed that up. you might push that down again.
Okay. Okay.
That's
The
Yeah,
circuit
the
breaker
fuse, the
is
white.
on
The
uh-huh.
white one, yeah, the white
Yep.
is just for the
Now-
VMS.
there. Now, see up at the top there, there's
Yeah.
a little rocker switch and it's got 1, 0 and 2.
Yes, I see that.
Okay, so 2 is standby. Alright, and what standby is, it means that the inverter is sitting there ready for you to turn it on. We turn it on inside the cabin.
Or
When we
through
go
with
in-
the app.
or the app,
If I
yes.
need to connect something here in this outlet, I need the inverter, so I turn on
Yeah,
the
if you're,
inverter.
not, if you're not plugged into 240, yes, you want it as an inverted power point.
Yeah.
Now, so you leave that on standby.
Normally it's like that always.
That's right. Let's leave it like that. In 0, it's off,
It's obviously
and
off.
1 is running the whole time. You don't want
Ah.
this running the whole
Yeah,
time.
Only when it's needed,
Only when
and
needed.
when it's needed, I control it from the
Inside.
screen or from the app.
We'll show you. Yeah,
Yeah,
inside.
okay.
So,
Okay.
yep, circuit breaker on there and leave that on there.
Okay.
The reason I'm showing you this, because like I said, if you pack stuff into here and you happen to bump that,
Accidentally.
you'll
I
be
may
wondering, why is my
accidentally move.
inverter not working?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, and yeah, these are the ones we put in here for your fridge.
Okay.
Plug your fridge in.
Yes, that's the angle thing. Perfect.
Okay.
Perfecto.
Yep.
240s
Yep.
through the inverter, obviously.
Yep.
Okay.
That's all they are.
Yeah.
So that's pretty simple in there,
Spare
pretty
power.
basic. That's all there is.
Yes. Yes.
Alright.
Got it.
There's your solar input.
That's the solar panel, the 10 meters.
Yep. Plug that in there. Plug your panels in. Point them to the sun. Beautiful. Okay.
And this is the inlet, the
15
one that
amp
I was
inlet.
confused.
Yeah.
That's the one that. So the amphibian comes here.
Yes.
Still, is the amphibian is standard, right? That's
No. What? If you just have a 15 amp power lead and you're in the caravan park, you'll plug it into 15 amp at the caravan park. If you plug this in at home or at a friend's place, it'll be a 10 amp power point. So
that's
you
when I need the amphibian.
Yeah, you need to plug the amphibian
To
in,
make
it
from 10 to 15.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
okay.
a lot of them have a circuit breaker on them.
Yep,
And
yep,
you can
yep, yep.
get weatherproof ones as well.
Okay.
Which is not a bad idea, have a weatherproof one.
Yeah, I have the weatherproof
Yeah.
at home. I have
Yeah.
one of those.
All that is there is a
The
vent,
vent?
yeah, for your
True.
heater, hot water. Correct. Here, battery locker. Normally people will have a bit of storage in there, but you have a full battery locker. So there's no switches or anything in there for you to touch. What I would suggest is just lock that and leave
Keep it
locked.
locked.
Yeah. Again, when we go inside and get some power, that's your switch just there for this light outside.
yeah.
If you option the spare room on, there's a T section here, and this light will shine through into the spare room. Okay.
Already talked about. Okay. Yes. This one is
Now,
the.
is this the same as what the Patriot had?
No, Patriot
so-
didn't have the line out. Only the cruise,
Oh, yeah,
only
okay.
the airbags as such. That's
Yeah,
it.
right.
But no way to connect any hose.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I would buy a little blower as well, because when you pull up, there'll be
Yes.
dust on the rear step,
Okay.
and I'll guarantee you will get dust on there. They just accumulate the
We
dust.
have that
We
on
have
Zito.
an electric one, no?
Yeah, that is Zito.
Yeah. Okay. So
Just a cheapy or Zito from Bunnings,
Yeah.
but electrical anyway.
Yeah. So just blow the.
But
blow
you
the
could,
bumper off.
you
But
said that also you could, we
Yeah,
could
you just
have
just a click-on blower. You know, you get a little attachment. It's only
Okay.
that big, and you could just keep it in
Yeah.
there as well. Just blow the dust off it.
Okay.
I can see how you look after things. All right. So in here with your water taps. Now this is on the QR code, but now your rear tank is 140 litres.
Okay.
All right. So most people will use that, and then they've got some in reserve in the front tanks. So the two-ton front tanks are 55 litres each.
Yeah.
All right. Now you've got a grey water tank on here. So your grey water is just from your sink. So once you've used up your 140 litre rear tank, so you'll have rear tank on, like that,
Yeah.
and then you'll have this one off, and you'll have this one off. So you've only got
Okay.
the one tap on at the one time.
Correct.
If you have the
Sorry.
what's
So
that?
we
Oh,
have to have only one at any one time.
yes and
on.
no. When you're using them, yes. but when we go to fill them, you can have 2 on, and I'll tell you why in a second.
Okay.
So yes, while you're using one tank on,
So the rear tank is getting already. I need to switch to
switch to the front tank.
Yeah.
Yep. So you've used up your 140 litre rear tank. Now you want to go to your front tank. So you just turn the rear tank off,
Off, and then on the
front
other
tank
one.
on.
Okay.
Okay. So inside there's gauges to tell you water usage.
And that front tank is 55,
55.
and the mains 55.
No. Front.
Sorry.
Rear is 140.
Rear is 140, front 55.
Yep.
And the mains means
Mains water. So it means that you're hooked into a tap somewhere from a caravan park or a friend's house. So hopefully it's just unlimited water.
and that means I have to put off the front and the rear.
Correct. Yes, and put mains on. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly that. So
Which one is the grey tank?
grey tank's not on
It's,
here?
it's not here.
No.
It-
So what we're saying is, yes, while you're using this, you have one on at one time. When you're filling the tanks, you'll have a couple of taps on, maybe. I'm going to show you 3 different ways to fill the tanks.
Okay.
And this is why people get confused, because there's so many different ways to fill the tanks. You can just give me a call, or you can scan the QR code. So for usage, yes, use rear tank, then use your front tank, or you're plugged into mains water. So only one tap on at any one time in that
Basically,
scenario.
only one of those 3 has to be on.
When you're using it, yes, but when we fill it, it's different.
Okay.
All right, so yep, your rear tank's run out, you put your front tank on,
Yep.
turn that one off.
Yep.
That's it.
Okay.
It's pretty simple.
Okay.
But to fill them, this is where you have different scenarios. So to fill that front tank, if you are connected to mains water, right? So say you've been travelling and you've gone, we need to wash some clothes. We're going into a caravan park. We'll stay here for a couple of days, and we'll get sorted again. So you're plugged into mains. So you've got your mains on. So
And
when
the
you
other
have your
2
main
off.
on, you'll have those 2
Yeah.
off. So you're just about to leave, and you think, let's top our water tanks up.
Let's put them full because they are empty. Let's
That's
assume
right.
they are empty. So
Okay.
what
So
what
all you
should I
do
do?
then is, so if you want to fill the rear tank, turn the rear tank on.
Obviously keeping the on
Keep that
from the
on.
mains.
Keep the mains
While
on.
filling or while using?
No,
No.
filling. We're
Yes,
filling the
but
tanks.
if I am using it, obviously it's on from the mains.
Yep.
But now I'm leaving in 1 hour. I want to
Yep.
refill the tanks, so I put on the rear
Yep.
until it's full.
Mhm.
The gauge is gonna show me somewhere, right?
Well, the gauge is just an
Or-
indication more for usage, not really for filling.
no, for
You can
How
check
I
it
know
while
it's
it's
full?
filling.
so it's
So
start
you'll
dropping.
know it's full because you'll see water coming out.
Okay. Yes,
So
all right.
what'll happen is you'll see water running
Water
out the
running
rear
out.
of the bumper
Okay,
when
that's
the rear tank is full.
And then I put it off and fill the front.
Front
and the
tank?
same sort of situation.
Same, exactly the same.
Okay.
So that's one way to fill your tanks.
Okay.
So when the rear tank is full, you'll see water coming out of the rear bumper. The front tank has a one-way valve on it here. That's your little one-way valve just there. And you'll hear the air coming out. And then when it's full,
okay.
water will come gushing out of that little valve just there.
It's a little valve underneath there. Anyway, okay.
All right.
Yep.
So that's one way to fill your tanks.
Okay.
Another way to fill the tanks
Yep.
is to get your garden hose fitting, clip it onto here, click that on, turn this tap on, then turn your tap on, and it'll fill from bottom to top. The same thing, you'll hear air coming out of the valve. When it's full, water comes out. You know
Only
your
for
front
the
tank's
front
full.
one.
This is the valve.
That's the front tank. No, the valve
No.
in
Let's
further,
see.
right in the back there. It's protected. Yeah, just there.
Oh.
So that's protected, so stones and things can't flick up and hit it. We used to have a plastic. We used to have this whole thing was plastic, and used to poke down, and it used to get hit by rocks. So you can see that's protected by the stone guard
Yeah.
here now.
So we connect here, put it on, and
Connect.
it fills from bottom to
Yep.
top.
Turn this on
The
and fill
front
from
one.
bottom to top, and then when it's full, you'll see water coming out of that valve.
Then I turn it off.
Turn tap off, or turn this off and
Yep.
turn the tap off. Doesn't
That
matter.
means I fill only the front one.
Only the front, correct.
Okay.
Okay, so then what you can do is, you can grab your hose, come around here, and do exactly the same thing.
Okay.
Click it onto there, turn that on, and
And
it'll
the
pull
same,
bottom
that
to
one
top.
will have a tap also, or not?
It's up underneath the bumper, the valve for this one.
The valve, but
Yeah.
I can
The
see.
tap is here.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so
I
So
connect.
connect, turn this on, then turn your water source on.
Yeah.
And it'll fill from bottom
So
to
it's
top.
basically to fill in, for example, if I have only one that needs water, probably directly to that one. And
Whatever's
that's-
easiest for
whatever
you.
is easy.
Yeah,
Okay.
whatever's easiest.
All right.
Now there's another way to fill the rear tank as well. Okay, so what you would do is get your water tank key,
Yeah.
turn that, then twist this out, put your hose in there, and water comes out, it's cool.
Which one that one is gonna fill?
Just your rear tank.
Only the rear.
Only the rear tank.
Ah, okay.
Two ways.
So this one is the rear, that one is the rear, and only one for the front.
So,
Okay.
so there's three ways to fill the rear tank. One through mains water, when you connect to mains water.
Ah,
One, hook onto the bottom, fill it from bottom to top. Sorry. 1, 2, and the third way is
Like
put
this.
your hose in here.
Yeah.
Now what you'll find is that inlet into there is that big. So if you have a 12mm click on your hose that you're using, it won't fit in there. So you'll need to remove that to put the hose in. Or just hook it on
just
the bottom.
directly there.
Yeah.
Probably is better.
Whatever is easiest
Yeah,
for you.
yeah. We'll see.
You can't
Depending
fill
on the
both
connection.
tanks at the same time.
You can if you're hooked into the mains water connection.
Okay.
So whatever you're going to use to fill those up
With the mains.
is going to be mains water.
But with the mains, we have to fill in one by one, correct?
Right.
Or-
One by one in here.
Only in here.
Yes.
The mains on,
Yep.
and this one on. Is full,
Yep.
turn this, and then turn this on, so we fill the front, the rear.
Correct, and turn
And
the other
then
one
they
off.
are full, then we disconnect.
Yep.
So the mains, the,
Then we should travel with that off, all of them?
It doesn't matter.
Oh.
If your water pump's off, you can't lose water from anywhere.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, if you want to turn those off,
All right.
so the
That's fine.
front tank, the only way to fill that is through there.
no.
No,
You can hook a hose.
Oh, and
onto
there,
the
that
base.
one as well.
Both
Okay.
of them have, what happens is the rear has one additional more on top
Correct.
of this.
Yeah, 3 ways. Yeah.
So
Okay.
Yeah.
it's 3 ways, this one is 2 ways.
Yeah. Perfect.
Mains and this one, the rear is mains.
Yep.
The side there plus the one at the back.
Okay.
Ah, yeah. Oh, so that's the one at some point I need to.
The solid hose. You'll need to connect the solid hose. If you're in a caravan park, they'll want you to have a solid hose to run down into the solid pit. Otherwise, and national parks, it's becoming a requirement to contain your grey water in national parks. So if you go into the national park and they'll say, can you contain your grey water? And you'll say, yeah, look here, this is my grey water tank. It's got like a grey water certificate sticker on it here to say that that's grey water.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So when you fill that up,
So I guess we then need to buy some.
We have, that's that
We
black
have-
hose. That's that black hose.
Okay.
yeah, usually the solid hose is grey or black.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And look, if it just slides onto there's no pressure. It just needs to slip over the top. of
Yes,
it.
gravity.
Yeah, that's just gravity. That's all it is.
It's that same
Yeah, it's just
black
normal.
hose that we used to stick on the
Okay.
sink in the
Okay.
X3.
Yeah.
All right.
And you go towards a tree branch. If you take the pressure off, it stops.
Oh, okay. So basically works only when I keep it.
Now, hang on before you go any further.
So check that power is on and the lift is on.
Yeah, with that, so just unbuckle that, undo that strap.
So which is this?
No, just got your hand there. No, come back this way.
Ah.
No. No, look, yeah, that's it.
Ah, yes,
Yeah,
because
that
there are two. This one and another one.
No, that's it.
It's only one.
Just the one.
Ah, it's only one.
Which one?
So this backhoe is to keep this against the lid
When it closes, yes.
when it closes. So now I unbuckle this, so I can then keep going opening.
Yeah, you can undo it once it's open, but it's easy to do it just while you're
Yeah, it's
standing
easy,
there.
I understand. That strap was buckled there, so to
Till
that
it stops. So it's programmed to stop by itself.
point. Okay.
So what you can do is, on your roof racks, you find out these easy racks on there really good. You've got the heavy duty hinge kit and you've got buck stop. So you can put 120 kilo on this roof. So you can carry kayaks and things on it. If you had a kayak on there now, you don't have to take it off. You can stay on there while you open the camper up. But what you'll have to do now gently get it through the transition period. Okay? Because we don't want all that weight rocking the lid over.
We want more gentle.
Yeah, that's right. If there's nothing on there, just go like
And
that.
the same when it's cutting.
Same with the shutting. Yeah.
Put it this way.
Only if there's weight on there. If there's not weight on there, we just do that.
Okay, it's easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so put that to the transition period and then push in because you want the actuator to go in, the ram itself. You can just push on it, Louis, if you want. Just push on the lid, push it over, you can reach it. If you can't, use the handle. That's it. Yep.
So once it's there, then
Sorry.
No, you're right, take that.
Because I'm supposed to be working.
Yeah, yeah. So the open is the first bit, you want the ram to come out. Now you want that ram to go in. So close it down. So just hold it on there.
in,
Yep.
out.
No, no.
Ah.
We're going out, now the ram is fully out. We want that ram to go in to bring the bed down.
This bit is out,
Yes,
that bit is.
in. Yeah.
What?
We tried to get an actuator that will do all in one, but we haven't found anything that we can do it with yet.
Ah, okay. So one is expanding and the other one is contracting.
Pretty much, yeah.
Right.
So you can see now with your lead, you know, if we took a measurement here, and took a measurement here, there's probably like 30 or 40 mil difference for that to be level. No, we don't worry about that. You know, why would you worry? As long as your head is not downhill, it doesn't matter. So that's fine like that.
Okay.
But you could imagine like a 10 mil lift or 20 mil lift here, by the time you get out here, it's going to be 50 mil. So,
Okay.
yeah, don't get too concerned about it because you have so much adjustment with your airbags and your legs that you don't even need to worry
Yeah,
about it.
yeah, okay.
All right, now to set the tent awning up itself, there's 3 different ways we can do it, and I'm going to suggest that you guys try all the 3 different ways to see which is best for you. I'm going to teach you the way I do it now. But I'm
I
gonna-
have seen even in the videos because you guys talk,
But-
you have your way, Alan, and the, what's the name of the guy?
David.
David has his way
Yes,
also.
my way's the right way. No,
Anyway,
no, but seriously, just
Okay.
try whichever way works
Okay.
best for you.
teach
I find
us
this way-
Stuart's way.
I find this way easier,
Okay.
but you may not. You may
It's
try
fine,
a different
it's
way.
fine. Let's do it.
So what we can do is we can go around and put the white poles in, like the awning poles in,
Yes.
and then we can go in and push the 2 bows out. And that's okay, but you will find that putting the poles in now, you're lifting the walls up, not just the awning when you're putting them in. So you're lifting the whole thing up, and it's quite heavy. So look, you might find that okay, you may not. The other way is to go inside, push that bow up, and then the walls are lifted, and you're only lifting the awning with the poles, and they're nice and light. But there's a lot of weight on this end bed bow, and some people struggle to push that out.
Okay.
The way I do it is, I go inside and push the first bow up, the kitchen bow, it has a gas
kitchen bow.
strut on it, and it goes up really easily. Then I start at the centre and go around and put my poles in. Okay, these ones take a little bit of lifting, but they're not too bad. But then when you go inside and do the bed bow, there's absolutely no weight on that, and you just push it up easily.
Okay.
So there's lots of different ways to do
Okay.
it. All right. What I generally do is just get up here and pull the awning down. But we'll go around the whole camper and just pull the awning down and get it ready. All right? I want to stretch it a bit here. I normally have these shut when I open them and close them. Put the awning up and down anyway. So, that was really low, just like that, perfect. The poles are stored in here. Sorry, Brady, I'm opening it up now. We'll have a pole bag on either end now. That's fairly new. Yours is probably about the second camper that's gone through with that. 360 degree on in there is 10 of these poles. They're all exactly the same. You can't mix them up. They're not numbered. They are the same. Now, when you set it up and pack it down, you may want to put 6 on this end and 4 in that end. Depends how you want to do it. It doesn't matter. They're just storage bags, so do whatever you like. Now, to put these in, I start. Oh, sorry, we're going to put the dial back on. If I forget something, tell me. So walk in and just push this dial up just like that. Okay. Then come to the side. And what you may need to do is just push the bow and push the bow out. Right? Don't worry about giving the old half shove or push. What we might do is turn the lights on in here. So just turn the main power switch on and then just turn some lights on. This shelf here, so this is dimmable and that's a bit bright in our eyes, so we'll just turn that down. There's a, do you want to come in? Can you see, Joy?
Yep.
There's a lever just here for this galley shelf, so just lift that up and put that shelf down. Alright,
Okay.
now what we're going to do is disconnect that off there, Louis.
Yep.
Alright, so swing that around.
This is
Now-
the one.
Yeah. Now, what you may need to do is push the bow out. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Julia. No, Louis, stop for a sec. Sorry. Start it at the top near the light. That one. The bow. Yeah. No.
Put it at the light,
Put it at the light.
and then
Let's put
slide it
half the
out.
light,
Ah, okay.
and then just slide it down. It'll go down to a stopper. That's it. Beautiful.
It has a click.
Yeah.
All right.
Now do this one.
The same.
The same.
So this one from this side.
Same thing, start it at the middle, at the light, and slide it down. They are adjustable in length as well, if they're a bit tight. You can shorten them or lengthen them. Okay, perfect. Alright, so now we've done that, we'll start putting our warning poles on. Okay, I just put it in from the side, and then I just turn it round to face it out. It doesn't matter if you don't do that, it turns itself around when you put it into the body mount.
Yeah.
Now to put this on, just lift it up straight up like that. Don't bend them and fight with them to put them on. Just lift it up to the body mount. I've got a crook elbow and I'm doing it with one hand. Put that to there, grab it about halfway, pull it down, and just that's it, it's in.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is we're just going to go around and put them all in.
So
So that one there,
this one here.
yep, that will go in here. Yep. If I end up into here. Yep, pull down with this hand.
And then.
So it just sits there, you pull that down. That's it.
Oh, that's very
Easy.
easy. This is not even. This one.
That's it. And they're locked in. Yeah, makes them lock to get them out.
Very good. Very easy. I thought it was a little bit more.
Up in there. It's a bit dark in the showroom.
Sorry, no, you're right.
I normally do it with the gull wings closed, but Brady's working there, so you just have to work around Brady.
Right. You know.
Now, see,
And then the other four.
well, you might want to store another 2 in here, and just do the next 2, and then the rest are around the other side. So you can configure these poles however you want. You might only 8 in this end and 2 on the other side. So you might want to have
very
a other
easy.
2 that go here and here in that pocket, or you need to walk around here anyway, and you're in this pocket. So, yeah, just put them wherever you want, wherever's easiest.
Okay, the other 5. Yeah. So I can keep going around.
Okay, now with these ones, what I did was I lifted that bow up, and you saw it's got that gas strap, and it went up quite easily, the bow inside.
Yeah.
And that means that we're only lifting the weight of this awning, we're not lifting the weight of the whole tent itself. You can see how easily it's going up. So now, we haven't got this bow
We
up.
haven't got that one, so it's gonna be more.
That's right. So you could go in there now and push that bow up, and this will be easy. But we'll keep going this way. Don't worry about that, Louis. We won't do it. We'll do it this way. But that's what I'm saying. You can try different ways of doing it.
Okay.
All right. So this one here, we'll put this one on first because it goes underneath and that one goes on top. See how you go with putting this one up. This is the hardest one. That's the hardest one to do.
Okay. That's good.
Don't bend them. See how you're bending that bowl? Just lift it up.
Yes. Okay.
It's a big awning. It's a really big awning. Yeah, there's a bit of weight on there that wants to go sideways. That's the hardest one.
Yeah, but still, it's pretty manageable.
Yeah.
It's not a.
But you could make it much easier by going inside and pushing that bow up, but that bow will be heavy because all the canvas is on it. Okay, so the awning is all up now. So we'll go inside and push the bed bow up. Turn some more lights on. Big loop, and then they come out easy like that. So grab that one, Marie, on that side.
Okay.
Alright, so jump off there now.
And then.
Jump off the lounge. Yep. Uncross them. What you're going to do is I'll do it first and I'll just show you. You're going to push down on the back of the lounge and push out, all in one motion. So, yeah, record that canvas. Go down and then out.
Okay.
Down, push out. Push out. Yeah, that's it. Keep pushing. Now just rest them at the back of the lounge. So push them out. Rest them here. On the back of the lounge, yeah, wherever they go. Yep. Then hop up onto here. And push them both out at the same time. That's it. Alright, now, no, start at the centre, Louis. It's always easy to start at the centre.
Oh, this.
Yeah, so I just rest that one there, and then I'll put the other one on, but you can do it like that, that's fine. Centre, start at the centre, Louis.
Yeah, I always.
You're in a hurry.
Okay. Perfect. All right.
Okay, now here's our table. Pull the mattress out a bit. Get your table out. And just rest it on the bench for now. Now I'll show you on the other camper over there before we go. You can leave your fitted sheet, doona and pillows on here. And you can pack it up and down with the fitted sheet, doona and pillows on. And you can send that out the same way. Okay, so that goes up. Oh, this mattress is wrong. Our handle should be up this end. Foam, 30 ml of medium density memory foam, and that's 70mm of Dunlop high density foam. So I knew that was upside down because that handle should be up this end.
Okay.
So when the boys have thrown this in, they put it in back to front. Yep. And that goes up like that. This handle is designed so you can just lift it up and pull it out.
And then now we have the top is the.
Yeah, the top, your memory foam will be on the top. So much good having the memory foam on the bottom, isn't it?
Okay.
We tamp it down, we put this cover on it.
It's good to have it there always anyway.
Yeah, yeah. You don't want to scratch this beautiful carbon fibre bench top.
Yeah.
So all these lights, this is for that one, amber and dimmable, and just white and dimmable. This one under here is the same, dimmable and amber and dimmable. So these little lights are the same, white and amber, and the bed lamp at the bed end is the same thing, white and amber.
Okay.
That's not on. I'll have to turn it on.
Yeah, it's
Just
just
the
to
red
feel.
vision. Now there is a 240 power point underneath here for the induction cooktop. It's a cooktop like you'd have in your house, so it's got a 240 plug that needs to be plugged in somewhere. So
Yeah,
you'll
I
see
see the
under
connection.
there.
Yes, correct.
Yep. Now that's storage under there, like everything else is storage.
Yeah.
If you happen to flick that. Yeah, but leave that on all the time. There's no need to turn that
No,
on.
no,
and off.
correct. Yeah, yeah. It's just in case if we put something there,
Yeah.
we turn it off accidentally.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
What's your fly screen? Okay, it's just magnetic. If you grab it at the top about here, and just lift it up, seals. Okay, so you just walk through it, turn around, grab it at the top, lift it, seals.
Okay.
Okay. Now, this little pole is for your door outside. It inserts.
Leave it in.
Yeah, it's just another thing that you need to do to set up if you don't have it in. And as you can see, it's a little fiddly to put it in and out. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So it just goes into here like that. And then there's magnets on the door. Here the magnet's grabbing on the door. That holds it against the door. And then when you do these bungees up, outside the install part, around and put all these bungees on. Okay, so you just walk around and clip them on like that.
What is that long one for?
So that is zip, lets us get through to the safari roof. So if it ever needs replacing in years to come, that gives us access to the safari roof.
Ah, okay.
So the 360 does stay on permanently.
Okay.
Here, and walk around here to the kitchen galley side, and your shower ensuite without getting wet if it's
The
raining.
shower suite is there
It's there, yeah.
in that corner, right?
Yeah.
That corner. And then the wall comes here? No, we
No.
don't have that one. It's only one here.
The wall comes
The
off
wall
here.
is here,
Comes off
not
here.
that way.
But you have a door here.
Okay.
Yeah.
One wall one.
Yeah.
This is two, and then the three is
Three.
up to
Out to the very end.
the very. Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Plenty.
Yeah, it's when it's set up, it's a big area. Now we have panel 4 goes across here, or if you have your spare room in here. You
So
don't-
we
you
have
don't-
1, 2, 3, but no 4.
I don't think you have 4. So this will all be open into your spare room. What you will have, you've got the under bumper skirt that goes under here
Okay.
to enclose that whole thing in, because it's
Well, we need that wall.
you'll need panel 4
Yeah.
or the spare room.
No, spare room, no,
No,
but
panel
that
4.
wall.
Yeah, you'll need panel 4. Clasps are the same as for the gull wing doors. Now, bit of swarf came out. So whenever you use the aircon, this needs to be open.
Okay.
So you need to remember to close it before you leave.
Okay. Well, I
Now,
guess
it's fine if you're going to
it's
be
what
on,
it is. It's
if,
okay.
if you're on a sealed road, it's fine. But if you're
Yeah.
four-wheel driving, yeah, you need to remember to close that hatch. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Now, this stone shield can stay on the whole time. There's no need to really take it off. But if you want to take it off, you just undo these
Yep.
all the way around.
Yep.
Okay, underneath the chassis,
Mm-hmm.
and then it comes out of here the same as these body mounts come out.
Ah, okay.
You just push that in and pull that forward,
And it's the
it will
same
come
sort
out.
of system.
So there's 1.5 of these poles in there,
Yeah.
inside here.
Mm.
All right. So you can.
It's okay like this, or tight a little bit more.
Well, that's fine like that.
What do you reckon?
What I reckon is that's pretty good where it is.
Yeah. Leave it like that. And try it like that.
Yeah, I'll leave it like that. So these can go down flat to the ground if you want.
Oh
them
no
to.
no. What for?
No, just
No.
saying,
Okay. It could.
if you
but-
can, if you want to for some reason. So look, you can still pack. You can still have access.
Oh
to
no
stuff in
no.
here.
Ah, okay. It's because sometimes could become a bit of a it's bothersome, a bit of a trouble.
But sometimes when you are turning really tight, possibility your vehicle could touch this. Now, that's not going to hurt your vehicle. Okay?
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah.
Alright, so if it touches it, it doesn't really matter. But I just want to show you how to adjust this. Now there's way too much rope. Don't worry about that one, Louis. I just want to show you an example on this one. If you do want to have it flat, because what some people will do is they'll use this like a bench when they're packing the camper. So all that stuff you see, you can just sit it on here while you're packing or unpacking it, or rearranging stuff in there.
That can support weight, can it?
Yeah, it can. Yeah, yeah. You wouldn't sit on it, but
No.
yeah, to put all those canvas options and things would be fine.
Some light stuff.
See, this is just fiddly on doing this. It's too many knots. But to tighten it,
Yeah.
lift it up,
Perfect.
okay, and then to loosen it, just that little lever there,
Yeah.
and that loosens it.
Yeah, yeah. We
So
have
if
seen-
you want this to go down flat, just put a screwdriver in there, so you can turn that. You can see there's teeth there, and the teeth are engaged.
Okay. Yes.
So if you put a screwdriver, wind that
Yes,
out,
yes,
the
yes,
teeth
yes.
will disengage,
Yes.
then you can put it down flat.
Understand? Yeah.
All right.
Correct.
So what I would do with this,
Yeah.
I would put this down to where it goes flat, tie a knot in it, and that's all you need. In with your Patriot. So
Yes.
you're semi-familiar.
Yeah,
with
we are
revision?
sort of familiar with
Yeah,
that.
okay.
I can see some icons have changed. Some icons are different,
Yeah.
which then is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So water pump. That's your water pump on.
Yeah.
So when you're camping, you will leave that on all the time. There's no need to turn that on and off. It just stays on. All right, we'll turn it off now. If you run out of water, be sure to turn it off, because it'll try and source water and it will just burn it out. Yeah, yeah, that's right. And it will just keep running and running and running, and you'll burn it out. So make sure you turn it off. The water pump is in here underneath this seat. Okay. That's where your water pump is.
All right.
All right. Now there is a little filter in there, but this has the best water filter. And when we go back outside, I'll show you where the best water filter is.
Okay.
It's called the best water filter because that's what it is. It is the best water filter. All right. So you'll probably never ever have to touch that water filter in there. So this, there's nothing for you to touch in here at all. Okay. The pump is turned on and off on the red vision screen. See you guys.
See you Wednesday or Friday.
Yep.
Storage a bit. Yeah.
Yep.
Good.
All right. Now, this is your mood lighting underneath here. So if you want to grab your phone, I'll show you the app you need to download for that. Hear that bang on my seat? What that is, and it'll happen to you from time to time, is that little thing there
Gets
goes inside there, and if it's not quite in right, you sit on it and it pushes inside, and it makes that noise.
So it should make that noise.
Not really, not if you pushed it in properly.
What he's saying is got dented there, so no. All right. Pin
That one.
dash lit.
Those little lights at the bed head right at the rear there, so I'm turning them on and off with this switch. See out the back there?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
These lights here are the lights outside, the exterior lights, these two here. So once they're on there, then you've got a hard switch to turn them on and off outside, and they'll go to amber also. This light here is,
Inside. I could see here. Inside.
oh yeah, that's those. Yeah, they have changed the configuration.
All right, got
a
it.
bit.
Open lit.
Open lit. Okay. Let's see. I was just trying to work out which one they had it on. So to turn it on, just push it. Now it's on, and your temperature control is just slide your finger like that. So your temperature goes just up and down with sliding your finger.
Yep.
Have you got induction cooking at home?
No.
No. Okay. You will need different pots and pans for induction cooktop. You probably know that anyway.
Yep.
Okay. And this one's the same. All right.
Okay.
All your lights, everything is just switched on here. You're probably familiar with all of this anyway. Stair light, this one just here. You see it comes on the stairs. That one is your top light up there. Bed lights, side lights. All Bluetooth. Yep, so needs tuning, but yeah, just a good quality. Did you have one of these in the Patriot?
Truman.
No.
No.
Webasto,
No.
okay.
No. That's the Truman. Which one is that? The aircon?
No, there's your icon there.
Oh, okay. That's the heater. Okay.
Yeah, heater,
It's different.
heater, yes, and hot water. Okay, so this symbol is your heater. This symbol is your hot water. All right. So I'll go back to the start. I'll turn it off and turn it on again for you.
Okay.
All right. So that's off. So obviously you will need diesel and you'll need water. And what will happen is you try and turn this on. You've got no diesel. You've got no water. It'll come up with an error symbol.
Okay.
So those error number 1, 2,
That
3,
means-
whatever, will either mean no diesel, no water, whatever. So it can only be a couple of different things. So to turn it on,
Does that need priming?
no, it should not need priming. So I've just pushed it to turn it on and pushed it again to activate it. That's your heating, that's your hot water.
So that
you-
will just start sucking up diesel.
It will, yes. So all you do is scroll across to choose what you want to choose. So if I want hot water, I scroll across to make the hot water flash, and then I push that, all right, and then I turn the knob again, and it's chosen the hot water. So whatever you choose will go above the line.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You can't have
No, you-
both
I got it already.
You can have both.
at the
Yeah.
same time.
Yep. So you got 60 degrees. You can dim it on there too, Louis. Dim the light.
Yeah.
If you slide your finger, it just dims it. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Got it.
Okay, so choose hot water. 60 degrees, or there's boost. So boost is 70 degrees. So I'll choose boost, and that's it. So what we'll do is, that will flash until it reaches its temperature. So it will take 20 minutes or so for it to heat up. Then it's just on-demand hot water. So you just set and forget. Once you've got your hot water set like that, You'll have hot water to your sink and hot water to your shower, and it's just a mixer tap, just
And
like
the
you're at home.
temperature would be the one that I set here.
Yes, it's 60 or 70 degrees.
One or the other.
One or the other.
You can't do less.
No, that's it.
Okay.
60 or 70. You've got a mixer tap to adjust the temperature.
To adjust with
Yeah.
the cold, then because it's quite hot as a shower,
Yeah.
then we obviously just
Yeah.
adjust with the cold.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
I didn't say
60
that.
or
I
70.
missed that.
Okay, it's good. All right.
All right. So that's that. So if you want to choose the heating option,
Where does it vent out?
here, just where Louis' legs are.
Okay, but the diesel smell?
It vents out the
Exhaust.
side. So depending on which way the wind's going and things like that, you can get a bit of a diesel-y, fumey smell. The Webasto was probably the same, was it?
Yeah.
You did have it, yeah, just a bit of the same, a bit similar. It's not really offensive.
Where is the outlet?
So on the side, you know where we plug the 240 in and the solar in,
Okay.
just below that,
Should I try to connect the radar or not?
if you want to.
Not yet. Connect to
So-
device.
With the diesel, there's not like an attachment hose that we can put so it goes somewhere further.
No.
We have to turn it on and put in Bluetooth so I can pair it.
Oh, I've just locked everything, that's why.
Yeah, and then in Bluetooth, which then
Yeah,
probably.
You sit here and you can do it.
But that hatch underneath is not open.
No, but it will still run, but it won't get cold.
Oh.
The light should come on here. I don't know why the blue light doesn't come on.
Unless it's off there.
Ah, could be. I didn't see another one for aircon though.
So what is the inverter switch there? Is the 12 volt there? Yeah. If you keep going, once you see the symbol of the, yeah, this one, but it's on now. Look, now it's on.
Right.
That is on. That is on. That should be. No,
Mhm.
now it's.
That's where the diesel exhausts from.
Poking out in the way. So what you do is pull the handle out, hold it out, and just turn it down, and then let it go back in again. So in here, there's like a series of teeth.
Yeah,
So if I want to
yeah,
adjust the height of that, I'll have to pull it out, hold it out, lift it up to the top, and then turn it down. It's still not quite loose, so I have to do it again. Pull it out, lift it up to the top, hold it out while I lift it up, then let it go in so the teeth engage.
Yeah.
Pull that down, and now I can adjust it. Now I can
okay.
adjust my height.
Okay.
All right. And then to tighten it, so if I want it to sit here,
Yeah, the opposite.
just lift it up. It's not quite tight, so pull it out again. Take it to the bottom. There we go. It's nice and firm, but that's in the way. Just put that down there.
Yeah.
Okay. That's how you adjust your table.
Perfect.
So take that off there, Louis. I find it easier if you take this cushion off to
Yes.
do that. So yeah, take that off.
So.
Yeah, just so you get it loose, so you can lift it up. Now what you'll find is that cable will be in the way. So you can push the cable out of the way and slide it on, but what I like to do is, I just use the electric actuator here. Look, Julia, to show you here. Just with the electric actuator, just lift the bed up. Now,
To
see
make
the
it.
cable's gone loose?
Yes.
Then that will slide in easier.
Correct.
But all you want to make sure that you only just lift that just enough so that cable goes loose. If you lift it up too high, you're going to bend the spreader bars. See the spreader bars at the top there? If you lift the bed up too high, you will bend those.
Yeah.
So you lift it just so that cable is
Just
loose.
just to lose it.
Yeah,
That's
and
it.
then-
and then back again.
And then back down again. So back down we go.
And then once it's there.
Because you'll find with the table, if you have it set up here in the lounge area, it takes up too much room. Yep, that's right, Louis. You just push down on here. Dribble it down nice and tight. That's it.
Okay.
Okay. So extra bed space.
Yeah. And this could be like the TV.
That
also
was
if
the
you
i-
put
that's the
something
idea.
here.
That's exactly what we designed it for originally, was for like a TV shelf mount. The longer one comes out to here, so you can nearly have it sitting right in the middle, so you can sit up in bed and watch a movie on your laptop or something. It was originally called a TV shelf mount. We had a couple that wanted us to mount it right here in the middle, but we couldn't attach it to anything there, and that's what we came up with.
Yeah.
And then we took the word TV out of it. We
Yeah.
just called it a shelf mount.
Yeah, it's multi-use. Okay.
One, Louis?
Huh?
Yeah, you just got to use your strength. I just grab a hand on the back of it.
And then okay,
Lift it up.
just like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was just thinking if there was any
No.
click or. All right. And then take it again.
Deactivate the actuator in the nose cone too, in case of accidental pressing.
No, because this is an Anderson, so it's 12 volt, not 240.
Yeah, that's right.
12
Correct,
volts
because
straight
this
off
12
the,
volt is from battery.
Yeah.
so that means you don't need to turn the inverter
No,
on,
for this, yes, but not for that.
and not for the cigarette lighters.
No, cigarette lighter at 12 volt. All right.
And then
That's the second strap.
that's the
The
strap.
second
yeah.
one, yeah, like one there and one here.
So
No,
tuck
there's
these,
one strap. Lou.
tuck that in.
There's only one strap. Oh, these two
No, I
connect
mean,
together.
no, I mean,
Yeah. So,
I mean,
yeah.
one and two. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Correct, because it's the other one is here.
There's not one. That one comes over here. That's the one
Yeah, I
you
was
want to-
thinking
yeah.
that we had to.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the one that
Yeah.
when you ask me to go in
Yeah.
to unlock.
When you open it, you grab it
That's the
before it
first
goes
one.
on.
Yes.
You
Okay.
don't have to do it then. I just
No, no.
find it easier to do it then.
It's fine. I understand. All right.
Alright, so it's got different mounting brackets. You can put a bracket on, you can
Yeah,
sit it on there.
Yeah, yeah.
This will record as well for you, but there's different brackets. So
I just need to figure out with how to put it and where.
lift the handle up and pull it out. So at the rear, at the back there, is your thermostat.
Okay.
So it's thermostatically controlled. So you want to have it so it's just keeping your food cold, because your fridge will be the biggest draw on your batteries, unless you're using your aircon or something like that. But that'll be
Yeah,
the
fridge
biggest
would be.
continuous draw that
Correct.
you're going to have. Yeah, feel that that's already frozen in there.
How
Okay.
good is that freezer at the top
How good is it?
for ice cream?
So what they say, and then twist to open. So
Yes.
they've got a double lock on them so they don't come open.
So what do you have to do? Push and twist.
Yeah.
Okay. Push and then twist
Oh.
to open. If you push and you try to open, it doesn't. You have to twist.
When I go
And
to
then
the
it
shows,
opens.
I'll walk up to a camper and someone's doing this.
Yeah, correct.
Are they locked? No,
Yeah.
they're not locked. Well, they are locked, but
Well, they are.
yeah.
It's an extra measure. Oh, look.
Yeah, ready.
Very good. Still.
Yeah,
Because, yeah.
you need to turn it off on the red vision. All you've done is dimmed it right down.
Yeah.
Okay?
And this one here
It sits there for now.
for now. Because then it goes there.
Right.
Now I remember.
Fitted sheet, doona and pillows can stay on there, and I can take you over in the other camper and show you how to do this. Just lift this up, get it about halfway or a bit past, push this section under, drag this over, and as this comes over, just push on that, it helps this bit to come over, and that's how you pack your bed up. Okay? And with the table, arm like that.
Okay.
And then we put this to the back because we don't damage it.
Yeah, not to damage the
Like
leather.
leather lounge. And
Yeah.
you'll see that this split and the handle will fit in that split nicely. Just push that against there. That's where your table stores away. Pull this one off. Pull this one off. Now, when you pull this down, you can see it's catching the canvas. It clicks into the jiggle and it comes off. What we tell people to do is cross these, cup your hand underneath, put it on the mattress, and slide it along the mattress. Okay, now when I've got to the rear of the lounge, I can gently lower it down like a cantilever, like that.
Okay.
That's what we tell you to do, but I guarantee what you will be doing in no time flat is just doing this.
Yes.
Like
Because
that.
we forget to cross.
Well, no, it's fine to do it like this, and that's how you'll do it because it's quick and easy. You won't bother crossing it. We just tell you to do that,
So it's more gentle.
so
and
it's
we
more
don't.
gentle until you get used to this coming down like that. Because what happens is, you get it to here,
And it may
it
hit
does
and
that.
then
You
yeah.
don't want it doing that.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Your turn, Louis.
Yeah.
Cup your hands, slide it on here.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
see? I told you.
We'll try it like that. Just try it like that.
All right.
But lower it down to the bench top when you get it. No, stop. I'll show you again. Okay. Cross them, cup your hands underneath,
Okay.
then put it onto the mattress and let it slide on the mattress slowly. When you get to the lounge, gently lower it.
Okay.
You can do the same thing this year, make a nice big loop and put the whole thing in there. Yep, perfect. Alright, so these come down now. So slide them to the middle. I normally hold the bow out before I slide them off. And this one will hook on here, so hook that one on there for me.
Should
first.
we turn the power off?
We'll do that right at the end.
Julie,
Okay.
we need the light.
Grab
from the
things
up.
like that. Right out. So grab that one, Louis.
Right.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to pull this bow down. So what I like to do, and if you can, just hit the top like that, and de-skin it as it comes down. So pull that down. Now, as this bow comes down, Louis, just stand in the middle. So pull the bow right down, stand in the middle like that. Yep, let it go down. Sort of get strapped, it'll be fine. You've got canvas underneath there. So lift that bow up and pull that canvas out. Okay. This one's clear, so we're right to go now. Feel that.
Yeah, it hot. Yeah.
So now we lift this up. So let's go out. Just walk out the door and then pull that down behind you as you come out. So you're not bending.
And then here,
Pull that bow down. Okay.
Turn off the red vision.
and then this thing has to come out.
Yeah, pull that out. So it is easier if you do pull this out to pack the door away, but you can leave it in.
And if you leave it in,
If you leave it in, you can do this one. Alright. So if you leave it in, I'll show you how to pack it away. Inside. Beside the mattress, like that.
let me see.
Go down and have a look and you'll see it.
Oh, because you probably do that.
No, on top of the mattress.
Yeah. It is easier if you pull that rod out, but pull that rod in and then. So we're going to do these. There
Pull the
is-
skirt up all the
a
way
Velcro there.
around.
Okay, and that holds that up. So
This,
the rest of it, you just go around like that.
a little bit.
Yep, all the way around. Now, I'll show you something here. With these two, if you just turn them in like that, okay, and then lift that Velcro up, it tucks them in
Hidden.
behind so that we don't have any issue with them getting
Yeah,
caught
they'll
in
be
there.
hidden there.
So that's the only two that you do that with though. Okay, the rest of it you don't have to worry.
Yeah. And
All
then
right,
leave
pull that
this.
strap out. Yep, we're going to need that strap in a minute. Oh, it goes like that. Down here and down there. So
Okay.
you'll have to undo this one.
Only this corner?
Only that corner.
Okay.
Right, so when we set it up, it doesn't really matter where you put the poles in and how you do it. When we pack it down, there is a pack down procedure.
Okay.
So we pack down the rear first, then we go to the front, and then we do the two ends.
Okay.
Now there's a procedure within the procedure. We do this corner, then we do this corner.
Okay.
We'll make sure Julia's got that. So we
Yeah.
do this corner first, then we do this corner, then we do the centre, then we go around the front, we do the same. We do
One corner.
one corner,
the other
one corner,
and then
centre,
the center.
then the two ends. Now, to get these out, you just do that. Now make that look really easy, I've done it thousands of times. So what it is, pull it down about 5 mil, and see right there, you can't get that out. If I pull it down too far, it's the same, you can't get it out. It gets caught in there, it's like a V that goes in. So if you pull it down 5 mil, it's got no resistance. Pull it out, once it drops, just release it, and that's done. Okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to fold that onto the top, and we're going to pull the poles out. But what you'll need to do is, to pull this out, you'll need to turn the hook around so that you can pull it out like that.
Otherwise you couldn't. Yeah.
Now,
Gets
it
engaged.
gets a bit fiddly, but you get the knack of it. So what some people will do is, before they even lift it up, they'll turn that around like that, and just lift
And
it
that
off.
way, yeah.
Okay? And then I'm going to put this in the pocket, because the pocket's here ready to
Yes.
go.
Then here.
Are you right-handed, Louis?
Yes.
I'll find it easier, but you might do it another way. Put one hand here, one hand here, pull that down, pull that out, see how it's dropped? Release.
All right.
Pull it down on 5 mil, pull it out towards you.
So.
You need to pull it out more. You're pulling it down too far. Now, whoops, that's all right.
I wanna check again. All right. So probably.
Yeah. Now, hang on, Louis. I'll just show you again. I think you're pulling it down too far. It's only just a little bit. See that? Just there.
It's just.
And then it'll pull out. And then,
Okay.
I actually find it easy to do. Now hang on to the very bottom of that pole and push that over as far as you can get it, Louis. Yeah, that's perfect. Yep. You see how you can see the zipper down both sides?
Yes.
You won't get it any further than that.
That's the
Put that-
maximum.
Yes, put that pole in there.
Then this one from the front. No.
No, from this end.
From this end. This is from this end. The other one from the other end.
Yep.
To confuse you. Right?
That's it. Okay, so now we do the same thing at the front.
The two is the same.
Good. Corner.
Hey, sorry.
Middle right.
Come on.
There's a lot to remove. No, not that one. This one. Now I'm going to put some pressure on the wood. Do not let this one flick out like you've been doing, because when it does, it'll knock that off, and that's not warranted. Yeah, so like this.
All right, put it again.
I'm going to show you again. Go. Okay. There. I'm just pulling it down a fraction. I'm pulling it out slowly. It's dropped. Once it's dropped, just let it go, and then you're ready to go. Oh yeah, that's it. Let it drop. Yep, nearly. Okay, now
Yeah.
he's determined to get it. Now get this one over as far as you can go. Yep, that's beautiful. Whoops.
No good.
No, that's not good. It's your camp. So we ask you to pull this down. So we get it below your head height. Just pull that in. So see how this goes slack here, and I pull that in. Then I can pull the canvas off the end and release it. The reason I'm standing in here for is because I don't want that to whack me in the face. If I go from here, we do the same thing. If I slip, it's going to hit me in the face. Now, I guarantee you, after 2 setups, you won't slip inside and do it. You're just going to walk up and you're going to bang, you're just going to push that in, and you're going to pull the canvas off it like that, and you're going to let that release. That's what I do, and that's what you'll end up doing.
Once you learn
Yeah.
the tension and how
Yeah,
to
that's-
release.
Yep. Pull it in there and towards you. Like, use your hands like this, Louis. Pull towards you like that. And pull the canvas off the end.
Ah, but this is easy. It's not a.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
not-
it's
yeah.
not difficult. This one.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Do that and that. That's all you need to do. No more than that. So grab your strap and rest it on here, and then go around and grab your other strap. And pull the buckle to the end of it, but don't pull it off the end. Slide it down. Right, yeah, come around and pull that tight. Now just remember that's a plastic buckle. If you pull that too tight, you're going to break it.
Yeah.
I'll show you the firmness.
Like, what is the?
Alright, feel that. Okay, that's pretty tight.
Okay.
So once you've done that, come around here, Julian. Push that in, pull that into the middle.
This.
Yep, pull that into the middle. That's it. Now go around there and see if you can get a little another nib on that.
Like a little bit more.
Just a little bit. Yep, that's it. Now that's just throw it over. Yep, don't tuck it or fold it because it's only going to fall over when the lid goes. So that's all you need to do. That's it. Yep, perfect. Take those two out.
These two are the same.
It's exactly the same thing. See how much easier it was that time? Because you've already done it twice. Every
Yeah.
time you do it, it just gets a bit quicker and easier. So you might have 7 poles this end and 3 poles that end. You just configure it however you like. Now, with this one, you just want to get this, you look at potential on this, and then you've got a heap of bolts here. You don't want too many bolts.
Yeah. More flat.
So you just grab it that's comfortable like that, fold it to the edge of the camper, and then just throw it in.
Okay.
Okay? Yep, that's it. Perfect, done. Okay, so we're ready to close the lid now. Where's that remote? Where did you leave the remote, Lou?
Here.
Perfect.
So.
Alright, so if you look at this, that's in. You want it to come out, so you need to push
So
it
it
out.
was in, now it's the opposite.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
What's that button, mate? Did you give him the training?
Yeah.
Button training?
Yep. So just stop there, Lou. Okay. Now what you'll have is there's 2 tucks to do. This is where you may want to use your poker stick. See how this is billowing out here?
Yeah.
What we're going to do is push that in front of the bow. So there's your bow. One has to do it from here, Lou.
Ah, yeah.
Yep. And push it in there.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we do the same at the front. Push that in there, in front of the bow. So with this one, what you want to do is pay particular attention to anything that's down here. Like that.
Near the hinge.
Yeah, that's right. So that looks fine. Now what to do is, once you've done that, walk around this way. And you look up this line here. You don't want anything inside that line. So So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab this now and I'll pull this across like that. So if you have a look up that line, nothing inside the line.
Okay.
Let's have a look. Yeah, that looks really good. See up there?
Okay.
So up that far end there, it looks like there's some outside the line, but there's not really. See how that little black bit is just there? See that bit there? That's fine. It's not really outside the line, it's inside the line. What happens is the canvas, it's probably the same with paper, it softens and it forms memory lines. So it gets easier. And just before it comes all the way, if you put that front awning, you know how you can't get the front awning all the way over because you haven't got steps to get up high enough? If you stand on the top step and grab it now and pull it over. No. This one here, everything Richard. Pull that over that boat. Keep going. Yep, that's it. Yep. Now stay up there. While you're up there, bring that all the way over now till it stops. Is that it? Yep. Go all the way. Okay. So if you had a kayak or something heavy on this lid, stay there, on the lid now, you would grab this pole. Oh, no. And help. What we've done is we put the strap over the top of the I do it all the time. It just happens.
So that strap is under that pole.
Under the pole.
Yeah.
Okay.
See? The strap should be under the pole.
Yeah.
So we can use the pole.
Ah,
So if we had kayaks on there and we want to gently get that over, we would struggle to do it without the pole. But we don't have any weight on the lid, so if you just push on that bow, what will happen is the lid will come over. Now you'll think it's going to rock over and keep coming. It won't. All right.
So if I
Just push on. See the bow just here to your hand? Yeah, that. Yeah, push
This?
on that. No,
No.
the whole big bow.
Ah.
Yeah.
here,
Yeah, push on that. see what I mean? You think it's going to keep coming, but it doesn't. That's all it does.
all right.
So with no weight on the lid, just push on the bow and it rocks over.
Okay.
With weight on the lid, use the pole. Okay, so you want to go.
And this here, as it is.
Yep, fine.
And then now in.
Okay, so stop there.
you have to check this side.
Same thing, whatever. If you can reach in there, tuck it in. If you can't, grab the poking stick. Don't be afraid to shut that in there hard and reach down to the bottom and push across as well. So come back around here. Just check on that line. Oh, that's beautiful. See that line there?
Yeah.
Nothing anywhere near it. That's beautiful.
So I can keep going.
You can keep going. But while you're going, you probably should still check, you know, make sure there's nothing here out, nothing out over there. But it looks fine. It's packing away beautifully. Just stop there, Louis. I want to show you something here now. So see here, that's where it's getting closest to poking out. Remember when we put the strap over and we grabbed that canvas and pulled it in, and then we got another nib on it? That's why we did that, so that that wouldn't poke out. But sometimes you'll go the closest camper and that will be billowing out a little bit. So if you grab it here and pull that across on a 45, so watch what happens when I pull it. Oops, I'm going to grab it right here.
On that side, yeah. Okay.
See that?
Yeah.
If you put the strap over correctly, you won't need to do that. I didn't need to do that. I'm just showing you. If that canvas was poking out, you could grab it and pull it on a 45.
So even here, You don't need to undo it and
No.
then go, and still you can fix it like this way.
Yep. Okay, so that never closed fully, that's all I do. So you need to grab it and pump air out. Okay, once you've
And
done
then-
that, yeah, put your latch on. Yep. This one on. Now, I want to tell you something. That's quite firm and hard to get down. Don't be tempted to wind these out so they go up and reach there easily. Because what will happen is you won't get enough pressure on your
Then
seals.
we don't, yes,
And you'll
correct.
get dust in
And
there.
we get dust.
We've had some customers
As it is, leave it like that.
Yes, we've had customers recently that have wound them out and said we're getting dust in our
And
can.
then they get
and
dust
it took us
inside.
ages to, well, it took us a little while to work out. That's
Why?
what they'd done.
Yeah. Is any I would say not even 10 mils, probably 8 mils
Yeah.
to
Just
stick
need
to
be
stick
firm.
out.
Just so the seal's got pressure on them.
Yeah. And it's only 2 of them. And
Now, sometimes when you're camped, and if you're camped on uneven ground, you may have jacked one leg up more than the other. And what can happen, the body can get a little bit of a body twist on it. When you go to close this, the lid will be hitting on the seal inside, the ledge of the camper inside. And you'll be
Okay.
thinking, how am I going to get the lid closed? What you
Yeah.
do is, you put your legs up, and that takes the twist out of it, and then that will close.
yeah, because the structure may be a little bit
Yeah,
move or so.
yeah, that's right.
Just,
Just
okay.
lift the legs up,
So
and then
with
that'll
the-
bring it back into shape.
Yeah,
and
because
then
the
it'll
legs out means this is floating kind of thing.
Yes.
It's not fixed to anything.
No.
So it can
You can. It happens rarely, but if it does, that's what it will be.
all right.
Just walk up and push that and close the door. For some reason, I've just got into the habit of grabbing the door and pull this ring pull inside, and that releases the catch on the door.
Ah, okay.
Okay? So
Where's
if you're
the-
inside,
Ring.
you see that ring pull there? So if you're inside and you think, oh, it's raining or it's too cold to come outside, just pull the ring pull and pull the door shut.
Yeah.
All right, make sure.
But I'm gonna leave it open because I think I wanna throw a few things there.
Oh, okay. We'll leave it open there.
So
Door won't close.
better.
So you get it just to here
Yeah.
and push
Ah.
it firmly.
No. Okay. No way to kind of release the thing. No. Just pushing.
Yep.
Okay.
Push on the bottom and turn that in. Okay.
Alright.
So push on that to undo it. Same push on that one, take a bit of pressure off
Okay.
it.
Push.
Undo it.
Both.
But have a go at closing the door.
Okay. Ah.
So, that's it. Beautiful. Okay. Fantastic.
All right.
And then you would put your stairs up.
Ah.
And then there's one bungee there for your stairs.
For this one.
Oh, we turned it off, have we? Yeah, we turned it off. I turned it off for revision.
Still working?
Still working.
Because I can still.
It needs some air to go up, I think. Yeah. So switch there as well. They give you a beautiful light outside when you're camping.
Mm-hmm.
We've lifted up higher than the airbags will go. Yeah, we've got a. You know how I said we had it jacked up pretty high?
Yeah. So I'm gonna lower here.
Yep. So bring it around just to take the weight off the pin. So pull it down a little bit and you'll feel the pin. See the pin's loose?
Yeah.
So you can take the pin out. Now let the handle go around.
Okay.
That's it, pull the handle out. Okay. Now just hang on to the bottom of the leg when you lift it up. Yep. Turn it sideways here, that's it. Yep.
And how is this?
Yep.
With the same thing?
Yeah, put the pin from the inside because then you won't be able to find a hole to put the arc
Yeah.
lid through. Yeah. Oh, hang on, put this on first and the outlet.
Ah, yeah.
Because what we've had some customers tell us before we were using this outlet, corrugations, this popped open,
Yes.
then that dropped out, and with the corrugations, the leg worked its way out. But since we've been putting this on, that hasn't happened.
Okay, it's a safety.
Around to jack it up, you'll need 2 goes. I think you're going too far, you put too much pressure on the pin, Louis. Oh, the pin's loose. Don't put any pressure on it at all.
Oh.
Yeah, it's loose.
Ah, okay, it's ready.
Yeah.
So,
See? So if you look up there,
Yes.
the Velcro strip finishes here. It doesn't go all the way to the ensuite.
Yes.
Okay, so when you're putting it on, you need to make sure you run the corner past. And then when you do the other corner, you do the same thing. If you don't, by the time you get to the end corner, you're going to have a whole heap of ensuite you've got to try and bunch up and do something with.
okay.
Now, this section, see that black line? When you put it on, that black line lines up with this bow here. You'll know that the clear goes to the outside. All right, and this bit goes to the inside. This is the longest part of the ensuite top here. And that black line lines up with this bow when you put it on. We should have put it on for you before you had it packed down, but it doesn't matter. I'm sure you'll handle that.
All right.
Okay. It just pushes in, it's a bayonet fitting. Push the bayonet fitting in, and then it's your temperature control. Like that. For hot and cold. So then if you've cooked outside, you've got your hot water here to do your dishes outside. Right. Now what I do with this is, I'll normally hold my finger on the end of this while I push it in because it's pressurised and you'll squirt water at you. And then what I'll do is, I'll hold my finger on this, lift this up and drain it before I pack it away because it has water in it. Now, if you want to lock the shower on, and you probably don't want to do that because that pump is 12.5 litres per minute. So every minute you're in the shower, you're using 12.5 litres of water. But to lock it on, just lift that like that, turn it to the side, and that locks it on. Okay? If you just want to squirt, there's a squirt.
Okay.
I need to check that that's in your peg bag. Barbecue shelf. Okay, it's in its own bag and it's flat packed like that. So all you do is just lift it out of the bag. Take it out of the bag. Put that on there like that. I put my knee here. Hold it up with my knee while I connect this. Grab this one. Again, lift it up with my knee. Connect that on, and then just put these over the top. Okay, open this up, and that's your barbecue shelf. Alright, so you've got the same light. No, you haven't. Your light, this camper's a little bit older than yours. Oh no, it's got it. There's your. What
Okay.
you can do, if you have a carabiner that fits, it'll hook onto here with your carabiner. So you need a little thin carabiner,
Yeah.
and it'll tie back to the camper.
Okay.
What's this on?
There's carabiners in the box or in
Yeah,
the...
they won't fit through that though. They're a special carabiner. I can show them to you.
They don't come with the kit?
No, doesn't come with the kit. Alright, and that'll tie back to there, and then you just loosen it, tighten it with this once it's tied on. Okay?
Okay.
Now, what you'll find is you'll be able to do this one and that one, and you'll be able to do this one. That's the thin carabiner there. See how it's narrow? And that'll fit through. So that one will come down to here, but you won't have anything here. So what we do is we have a pegless kit, and the pegless kit is a body mount like that, really, really strong winds. If you pull this out, pull these out all together. Peg that down to the ground like that. So it's like a 30-degree angle. You can still access inside the camper. If you have downward pressure on here, that awning's not going anywhere. So you take that one out, you take that one out, you have the whole awning down like that. That's what we call cocoon mode. Cocoon mode is worst case scenario. We're talking 70, 80 kilometre hour winds. It's almost book a motel room sort of.
And leave the other awnings
We
poles
can do the whole camper,
like that.
yeah, if you
Ah.
like. It's up to you. If the wind's just coming from this direction, you might do this corner, go to that corner and leave the rest up. But you can do the whole camper. So the pegless kit is fantastic. Your camper has to come back to have that work done to it. If you want the pegless kit, we can put it on there.
I think we did order it.
You did? Okay, we'll check. We'll check.
Because you said you didn't want to drill any pegs.
No, that's not right. Louis, stop. No. Yeah, it's got to go that
Ah,
way.
sorry, yes.
That's it.
Then
That needs to turn around too, doesn't it? Nice, positive connection. I like that. That's good. Alright, so just pull off the back like that. Use that one up, I'll do yours up.
Rose.
I need to see that.
When
I'll
these
show
are
you.
locked,
Do it.
the smiley face is up. So this one is unlocked.